Hey guys, Marvin here again, back with another video, and today's video we're going to be looking at Zyw0o. So Zyw0o had a monster performance against Big in the 1-2 matchup against elimination, best of 3 against Big Clan. As you can see, Vitality started off with 2 losses in the best of 1s and 2 bad maps for Zyw0o. So negative ratings, below 1 HLTV rating, negative KD, and these by Zyw0o standards, these are bad maps. These are bad performances. Something you don't often see from Zyw0o, but Vitality, they've been a bit up and down. They've been a bit over the place. Sometimes they have good performances, but sometimes they can seems like they can have some bad maps individually. So anyway, quickly moved on to a quick 2-0 of Liquid, and you can see Zyw0o picked it up with a 144 and a 1.27. And then we get onto this game from last night, where you can see that just facing, like I said, facing elimination, map 3, big 1.57 rating, 38 and 24, and overall that gives him a 1.24 rating across 7 maps, puts him 6 overall in at the major, 6th top performing player. And yeah, it's just looking at yeah, you can look at down here, just tells the story. Everyone else negative, plus 29 Zyw0o, and then we'll have a look at Nuke, same story, 38 frags. And we're gonna watch every round. Goes to OT, 1917 victory for Vitality. So yeah, let's get on with it. He's been dropped P250 from Apex, and now they're just looking for a pick. Spots, tabs, and jumping around. Yep, okay. Wasn't even wasn't even paying attention to the screen, and he just one tabs in there. I'm sure it seemed like a nice shot. Like I said, I just looked away for 1 second, and yeah, still feeling a little sick from yesterday's video. I let you guys know that I was feeling a little unwell, tested positive for COVID, so just got to quarantine for a week and recover. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Counter-Strike, but just yeah, not feeling so well. Hopefully my throat doesn't get too strained, because I'm planning to talk for a whole like hour watching this. It's going to be a long video, I can tell, so I'm going to try and go through it as fast as possible, skipping through like the downtime just so we get the action, because I am aware that yeah, this is going to be a lot of rounds, and I don't want it to drag on, and I don't want to really strain myself too much when I'm not feeling well. But for now, I'm feeling good. Watching some Counter-Strike. Looks like we're just going to take the A site, upper explode. Zyw0o coming out the squeaky. Nice. So, okay, that's 2. He just backs off. And now re-aggresses. Gets taken down by the scout. 1-1. So just also, if you've been following along my Pick'em's in shambles at the moment. Cloud9 just got eliminated by Imperial. So in the 3 final 2-2 matchups, we have Imperial versus Copenhagen Flames, who I had as my 3-0. And then I have the other 4 teams in my pick'ems in the 2-2 matchup. So I've only got 2 guaranteed at the moment, and I'm guaranteed to only get 2 more, just how the seeding works out. So I'll get 4 out of 5. I already know without even seeing tomorrow's games, which is quite goes for the goes for the spray, but tabs him with the triple. And just an eco round. Let's just fast forward through this. We don't need to waste our time with much more. Zyw0o does get one with the Glock, but there's plenty better rounds. Zyw0o lobby lurking. Must be part of the game plan, just to hold here at the start of some rounds when, I don't know. So they have a full buy. It's got the op on CSN. They've won 3 in a row by Big have, so this is their first gun round. Maybe don't want to rush into things. Although Tabson does get the opener onto Magisk. Alright, yeah. They ended up just trying to... That was it. Okay, try and go for the vent drop, but they got spammed down. Well, Zyw0o did it anyway, they lose that round. 4-1. Nothing through there, just speculative shots through the smoke. And we just got a Deagle. Deagle's on everyone except for Dupree with tech. Just 3v4 now. Not loving what I'm seeing out of the T side of Vitality at the moment, to be honest. Again, we're just holding deep lobby. Just holding here, listening for footsteps. We heard one footstep, so Zyw0o should have a pretty good idea that maybe the one's close by, in a position where Tabson is right now. Oh, and he swings at the perfect time, Tabson, just as Zyw0o pulls out his nade. Gets a great timing onto Zyw0o there. Another low buy round for Vitality. Pistols and armor. Couple of nades. And the last one of these didn't result in much, to be honest. They all just kind of... Well, I think Magis got picked off outside and then the rest decided to run into ramp and they got melted down. And it looks like ramp is the end goal, and it looks like Big have some idea with 2 over here already. Maybe Zyw0o sells a fake and the rest try and hit ramp. Or maybe it is a upper take, or maybe we try to event drop. All possibilities, but it is the ramp hit and they're gonna get destroyed. Smoke had a spawn. Outside take, faster round this time. Bit more purpose. Apex with an entry as well. Trade on to Crimbo, 1 for 1. This is looking like a better round. 3v2 now. Faven pulls one back. And now Zyw0o decides just to hold this ground in the mat advantage. Hold this position. Dupree's already in heaven. This is already a pretty strong position for the T side. Because Dupree's already in heaven, they don't have to worry about anything other than lobby, really. Also sets you up for a nice post plant, and looks like Faven's just going to run away, save, and that's a good round. Second on the board for Vitality. 5 and 8 for Zyw0o, so definitely more to see from him, and that's a nice opener. Wow. Just before the smoke blooms, we catch a peek of him. Jumps up on that little box, and that was just, yeah, that was quick. That was just a nice play, nice pick. Holding secret now for a re-aggression. We saw Faven push this last time. But he's not going to get a push. Tabson's above in the 3v3. Make that 3v2. Tabson taken down outside by Apex. Bogdan's Law switch AWP to low HP player. Now it's on Zyw0o's rifling skills. Wow, okay. eventually get that down. But actually, what I really liked out of that was the smoke and molly combo. That was really nice. That was really smoke one side, molly the other. Timeout. Let's fast forward. So 3 now for Vitality. Time to bring it back. Take off X-ray. The off pick. Doesn't see anything, just takes a shot. Okay. I don't even know. Like, we didn't see anything. We just saw some bullets rattle past, and that's 2 now. Tizian getting inquisitive through the hut. We know one's pushing ramp. We're holding for him. In the clutch. Deagle out. Dead. Two bullets. Wow, Season's already down there ready for it. Anticipates that kind of play. But whiffs the shots. And Zyw0o, just pure reaction, hit Searson, who was already low. Wow. Searson kind of outpositioned him there, outbrained him. But Zyw0o just better. Maybe it's better to be lucky than good. Looking for some picks outside with the AWP. This is their last buy coming out of Big, and Tabson's already on a PT50, so I don't know how much Vitality know of their CT's economy, but they know they must be close to breaking their economy. So he spots one of the double doors, pushes around to the single doors here. Here's him running. This should be an easy free kill. Wow. Hits him with the one dig, wasn't so easy, but did get one. That should be a Vitality round. 7-5. On a bit of a roll now, Vitality. 4 in a row. And we're going for the upper hit against the eco. Tabson gets Zyw0o randomly. I don't even know where that was from. Hopefully team's good enough to win it, and we are 6-7. Full gun round. AK on Zyw0o now. Four v3 now. Never in a hurry, Zyw0o. Quite a passive player, must admit, but being patient can be very, very powerful in this game. Just keeping focus, controlling areas of the map, being ready for anything. But yeah, never looks hurried, Zyw0o. This is that smoke and molly combo again, so he aims kind of at the middle of the... It's quite easy really, just middle of the wall there. Watches it bounce across. Favin trying to peek past it and we get an easy kill. Last guy he's on ramp and he doesn't, I think, see us in. Oh, he does go for it, but he loses. I thought he was just going to save the op, to be honest. Last round of the half. Couple of FAMASs and MP9 for the CTs. Full AKs for the Ts. And he just gets spammed back through the squeaky smoke. It's another unlucky death. 13 to 12. Definitely could have had a some better rounds. Got some bad timing, spammed through the smoke that ran round. But still overall pretty good half. Managed to get 18 on the T side of Nuke, that's pretty good. You'd definitely be happy with that. And that's just the save already, I think. 5v2. Wow. That was over pretty quick. Looks like another outside hit. Zyw0o blind. Mollied off. They planted B. Have they big? What's going on? It's another save? Okay. Not really sure what was happening that round, but that looks like they lost it. Round 2. Gets mollied, spread, and then spammed and dead. $14 to 13. Big. Up. 10 rounds to 8. Vitality. This is for elimination, by the way, so this is as high pressure as you can get, really, without being on the stage. Up against a tier 1 team for elimination out of the major. You know, Vitality, they made these roster moves on the basis that this would be a better roster than the one that they dismantled for it, because even with knowing it was a dead roster, they made the playoffs. They made the playoffs with Shocks and Kyojin. But they brought in the Danes, and it's requiring not the Danes. The Danes are doing poorly in this game. They had some bad games between them. Look, Dupree 3 kills, Magic 5 kills. It's requiring Zyw0o to be his best self, to put on the big old carry just to get him past Big. And sure, Big are alright, but I don't think many people had them making playoffs in their pick'ems. So, yeah. Interesting times, high pressure times. And that's when we want to see the very best stand up. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing Zyw0o stand up in a big, big moment. A moment in history, I would argue. If they do manage to go on tomorrow and make the oh, whiffed a shot there. Tech 9's blind. Still got the no scope. Good. Oh, sees a leg. They know that they've run down B. And quick onto the rotate. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if because they're up against Heroic, and I probably favor Heroic. Just what I've seen out of Vitality, they don't seem all that convincing to me. Like, yes, they've got Zyw0o, and maybe can Zyw0o just do what he's done against Heroic, and go crazy and carry? It's, it's on the cards for him, honestly. Like, he's that good. You're about to see. So yeah, I'm not sure who I favor, but I think I do favor Heroic. Even still, over all things being equal, I think Heroic should be slight favourites over Vitality. And then it's G2 versus Furia, and anyone's guess for that one. Probably you'd think G2, but as I mentioned in my last video, it just seemed to be, when the games get close and G2, they're sitting on 15 or something, or 14, and they just got to close it out, and the opposition, they're closing in. Something about them, they really do seem to choke and play unlike themselves, and really throw some rounds at it. Looks really bad, really, for old Nico, because I'm a big Nico fan. In terms of his skill, I think he's one of the most skilled players, if not the most skilled players. Like, he's really, really, really good. And yeah, I think his talent-wise, he's up there with anyone. But I mean, it's a bit of a repeating story with him now that he kind of capitulates a little in these big games. And I mean, that being said, nice, gets a good timing there. Second, okay, up against the eco. These just some eco frags, and we only get two. Searson with the Deagle. Yeah, as I was saying, Nico, against the final in Na'Vi, I think he did everything he possibly could have. I ain't one of those crazy people that think he cost his team the game because he missed that Deagle shot. That was a tough shot to hit onto Simple, and that Na'Vi team was just unbeatable, really. They were so good, and it was just really, if anything, it gave more credit to Nico that he was able to play them kind of close and almost defeat them on Nuke in that final. But Zyw0o, I know, I mean, he used to get spoken in the same breath as Nico and Simple, and somehow he won. He came second in HLTV for the top 20. I thought it probably should have been Nico, but he's supposed to be the second best player. But sometimes, I mean, you saw he had a couple of bad best of ones, but this is what we want to see. This kind of performance, 1.57, drag his team across the line and against Prolucky big on the decided map and nuke. Searson up there. And just wrecked with the M4 against the AWP of Searson. Another headshot. Another kill. 3k in the round already. 4 bullets left. Make that 4. 0 bullets left. Picks up the AK for his troubles. 12-12. Tight game. 23-17 for Zyw0o. He's beginning to stand out from the pack. Top fragging in the server. Apex with 22. Good fragging game from Apex. Good performance out of Apex. Must be said. He's definitely one of those that can have a bad fragging performance, but he was very locked in this game. And he needed to be, because, like I said, Magisk, he did fire up a little bit in the overtime, but overall, not a game I think he'd be happy with. Same with Dupree. Not a good fragging game from him either. Look how kind of like he's just listening. Could be like Zyw0o, we thought like maybe they could be close because everything had gone quiet, but sees the smokes. Knows that means that they wouldn't be close, because why would they be throwing a smoke to cross if they've already crossed? And we've rotated already onto the upper site. This is a 4v4. Okay, Searson close, killed him. And another big 2k hold out of Zyw0o. Stays alive as well. 3v1. 3k, again another big round from Zyw0o. Just winning his duel, staying alive. Really turning it on to bring his team over the line. That reposition really kind of, like, I don't think they were expecting Zyw0o to be, because normally he's either to this mini or out in the garage or something he's been playing outside. So to rotate into the upper site like that and just play an anchor position was quite a nice play in the 4v3. Eco round for Big now. Couple of digs. Sees ahead. Takes a shot. Just listening to footsteps now. Takes a peek with the flash. Just patrolling this area. Counter-terrorists win. 14-12. 26-17 for Vitality. Really, they should have just closed it out from here, I reckon. I remember watching this game, I'm like, oh yeah, they probably got it now. 14-12. You know, money not great for, like, this is a great position. You would have thought, just pause the game here. You thought, yeah, Vitality go on to win in regulation. 5v3. No money for, Big, unless they win this round. That'd be on eco. And that would make it 15-12, and you'd think CT side nuke Vitality close it out from there. But they do bring it back to the 4v3, make that 3v3, Searson peaks. And make that 2v3, Apex flanking through lobby. But it's all fallen apart, and now, from a 5v3, they've lost that round. Losing track of Searson. Big round of Searson. I think he got a 4k or 3k or something. Still checking for a lurk, Zyw0o. A little cheeky pre-fire as well. Really looking for a lurker. Now we've got a save in the 2v5. Didn't rotate down to the lower bomb site with his team. They're doing the outside walk outside through the outside smokes. Not making sound, but Zyw0o's going to drop down. Info on Dupree. This is just kind of a gamble. I don't think they have any info about this, but this is going to be a real nice round. Deletes the first one crossing. Dupree gets his. There's another one there. Gets his second, and there's just one left in the 3v1. And Vitality close it out. Really nice round with the saved M4 and Dupree and Zyw0o especially, getting those 2 frags. Just getting that first kill, like insta double dink, draws the attention, allows Dupree to take contact, gets his, then he can duck in, play safe. So you're both playing off each other's contact in a crossfire, making it very hard for the T's to isolate the fights. Drops the smoke freezer ramp player. Staying active, Zyw0o. Zooming around. Just having fun. And you know this goes OT, so spoiler alert, they lose this round Vitality. Gotta go for it, but tough retake here. 4v2. AWP. Getting smoked off. Basically impossible. And that's 15-15. End of regulation. Now we go OT. Orplan Zyw0o, Orplan Searson. Switching up, playing ramp this round, so you can see big clan outside, Faven lurk in the lobby. Pretty standard round so far. Even opening trades, 4v4 now, and Zyw0o's just holding this ramp. Just making sure no one's lurking up, walking up on the side. Nice deep angles holding. But yeah, he has full ramp control with his orb. Three v 3. He's looking for, now that they can be outside, they could be lurking all the way through hell, so could be wary of that. Now Zyw0o's gonna go try clear out some outside. It goes for the no scope, alright. That was ambitious, but unsuccessful. Oh my god. That couldn't have worked out better. Again, another change up, an angle he hasn't held all game, but holds that from spawn, and Searson obliges with a peek. And sometimes they just walk into your cross, I don't know, when you Zyw0o, that's just, I don't know, composure, prowess, just reads the game like no one else really, ready for that every day of the week, and gives his team the opener in this round, and a very key round. Looks like Teaser got down to the B side. Masuda in dark. Spots a leg. And gets, that's an easy one for Zyw0o. Masuda gets the other. There's just one left now. And 30 to 21. 30 frags. That's 30 for Zyw0o. Second round OT. Yeah. Let me know who you think is going to win against in that heroic vitality matchup. Not sure myself. Could go either way. A little bit bummed about my pick'ems guaranteed not to get through. It's not fun knowing that I've got no chance, just with how the seedings worked out to even make it through. So, oh well. I will do a predictions video though, I think. Just won't be able to get that diamond coin. But this has been a tough major to predict. Very even, I'd say, compared to last major. Lots of good up and coming teams. Spinks and Ants. Spinks looks like he's going to be a monster in the next couple of years. I've liked Jabby on Copenhagen Flames. I was almost going to make a Jabby video out of the RMR, but I thought Probably not, like they only just beat Nip. And then they won their two best ones against Sprout and someone else. So probably wasn't worth making a video out of them, but I did like what I saw from him in the server. And again, he looks like another one for the future. playing with playing with the door. Searson gets revenge, but Zyw0o is going to have the last laugh. 2 on the CT side of the OT. And that's about par, you know? You'd love to get 3, obviously. You'd love to get all 3 on your CT side. But getting 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Getting 1 out of 3 is probably pretty bad. You probably got to do something pretty good on your T side. Because still slightly CT side of this map. I'd say 9-6 in favour of CT side. So you can live with your with coughing up a CT sided round, because you know you can get them back on your T side. And we're just going to clear out garage all the way out. Take a peek, walking outside, sneaking around. Sneaky Zyw0o in his element. Two v two for Zyw0o and Magisk. Zyw0o's now walking around the entire map without seeing anyone. Now he sees someone. Two v one goes for the plant. 1v1. Tizian times that poorly, really. Crimbo stands up. Wow. You almost kind of thought Zyw0o would just win it there once he got Tizian. The 1v1, but Crimbo stands tall. Searson's out there, running back now. Just catches Tabson over the top of that smoke. And that was kind of a risky play, I reckon, Tabson. He didn't get anything out of it. And it definitely got spotted, and Zyw0o was able to pick him out with the AWP. Bit of a gamble there on your CT side in overtime for your tournament life. Crimbo with a big double. Again, this molly smoke combo out of Zyw0o. And they're going to do the exact same play. And Zyw0o's going to get another frag exactly the same way. And just peeks, deletes Vaven. Nice round out of Zyw0o there. Triple kill. And it all came tumbling pretty much from Tabson, I would say. I put a bit of blame on Tabson for that round. (17-18) though. Still not out of the woods. CT still favoured in this round to take it to... Wow. Take it to double OT, but Searson gets freaking wrecked. Barely saw anything. Just saw like the slight something, and Zyw0o takes a shot, and that's good night for Searson. Another opener delivered by Zyw0o. 5v4. Zyw0o up to 36 frags now. It's really taken over. Another triple kill from Zyw0o. There's 4v1. Crimbo, no chance. And yeah, 38-23 for Zyw0o. What a performance. Another back-to-back triple kills on the T side of Nuke to get back-to-back rounds for his team. And Crimbo's going to take him down, but Apex is going to finish him off, and that's 19-17. Vitality make it through. Bigger gone. And yeah, we're up against Heroic in the next match. So Heroic versus Vitality, G2 Furia, Copenhagen Flames, and I'll just quickly, yeah, I'll show you my pick'ems here. So I did have Copenhagen Flames, but I had them as a 3-0. So the they play Imperial. So at one stage my pick'ems were looking real good, but Cloud9 now out, 1-3, lost to Imperial. Vitality play Heroic, G2 play Furia, so I can only get 2 of these. Cloud9 are out, and FaZe and Navi already through, so I can only get 4 regardless of the result. So Pick'em's in shambles, shattered. Oh well. Some good Counter-Strike at least to make up for it, and a good video, I think. A good demo to watch. I was really quite happy watching that one. Good to see Zyw0o performing like he should, and Vitality still alive in the major. Hopefully you enjoyed that video as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.